Several months back, Mr. Phillips asked me to do something with baby red potatoes, that I should use it in my recipes. Well, guess what, Mr. Phillips? Baby red potatoes in the house today. And because I waited so long to make a recipe using baby red potatoes, the next 2 weeks dedicated to your infamous baby red potatoes. Today's recipe, loaded chicken and potatoes. So let's get started here on Cook! Don't be lazy! First thing we want to do is preheat our oven to 400 degrees. So let me start this segment by saying those of you who have been watching me for the past year and a half have seen this knife in action. I've had this knife for years and I don't know why, but I love it. But for Father's Day, I was given this bad boy. And this guy's a beauty. So I may just have to retire good old trusty knife here and start using this beauty. So for today's video, I'm going to use my new knife. So what we want to do with our baby red, we want to quarter it. Quarter your potato. Now if you got a little teeny tiny baby red, just cut it in half. But if it's a little bit bigger, quarter it. So what we're looking for, little pieces. Next thing we need, some chicken breast. We're going to cube it up. And throw it in with your potatoes. Take some olive oil. Garlic powder. How much? Eyeball it. Y'all know better than to ask me how much. Paprika. Eyeball it. Pepper. Eyeball it. Salt. Eyeball it. And a little bit of hot sauce. Squirt, 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 squirt. Take a casserole dish. Throw your contents in there. I guess I should probably mix it in the bowl, but it makes no difference. As long as you stir it up. Get the seasonings all up in your chicken and in your potatoes. Mix it, toss it, turn it, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so let's get this guy in the oven. For how long? 55, 60 minutes. Now, the question might be, how many potatoes, how many chicken breasts do you use? It all depends on your casserole dish. However many it's going to take to fill up that casserole dish. So this is going to take about 55, 60 minutes. We're going to wait a bit, and then we're going to start on some bacon. Yeah, bacon. Bacon. Fry up some bacon. Extra crispy. When it's done, line up a plate with some paper towels to absorb some of that extra oil. Let's set our bacon off to the side and let it cool off a little bit. In the meantime, let me move this out of the way. We're about the halfway point. So I'm going to take my potatoes and chicken, It's already looking good. And I'm simply gonna stir this around a little bit. I'm gonna put this back into the oven. About another 20 minutes or so, and then the magic starts to come together. Alright, so let's get this bad boy out of the oven. Smells good. So we need some Fiesta blend cheese. Sprinkle it. How much? As cheesy as you want to make it. Let's take our bacon. There's a reason why we set it off to cool, because now we're going to break it up. So crumble up your bacon and sprinkle it on top. You know what? I'm going to eat some. Mmm. Alright, chop up some green scallions, green onion, sprinkle some across, and let's get this back in the oven. We're going to put it back in the oven for about 3 to 5 minutes. We just want that cheese to melt. After that, time to plate up. Loaded chicken potatoes, all because Mr. Phillips wanted me to use baby red potatoes. Well, there you have it. That's the result. Stay tuned next week as I do something different with baby red potatoes. This week, man, I'm looking forward to digging my teeth into this. So until next time, cook! Don't be lazy.